Donald Trump's Gaza Riviera, in the impossible event it was realized, will be built on the corpses of hundreds of thousands of dead Palestinians, half of them children. The idea is a grotesque display of American profligacy, a hegemon that knows no bounds. It would be wrong to blame it on President Trump's excesses. Trump is no more than another vile iteration of this crumbling colossus. The Biden administration was responsible for this genocide. They armed Israel, gave it diplomatic cover, undermined international law to protect it, and financed its death machine. Trump is a benefactor of this mission, not its curator. His proposal to clean out Gaza and realize some perverse real estate dream is less a dramatic reversal of US policy, as some liberals cry, and more its continuation. He said the quiet thing out loud, and that's what the chattering classes across the US and Europe find so repulsive. Their insistence, without a hint of irony, that the two-state solution remains the ultimate goal is no more than a verbal sleight of hand. A Palestinian state died decades ago because it was never on the cards, except once as a demilitarized and weak vassal. But the pretense of one helped disfigure their joint enterprise to gradually dispossess the Palestinians of their land. This was the de facto policy of US presidents and European leaders to complete their slow and steady strangulation of the Palestinians, death by a thousand cuts. What liberal imperialists of the Democrats and the British Labour Party find problematic is that this gradual suffocation has been expedited. It highlights their own duplicity and the emptiness of the rules based order they still claim to uphold. Ethnic cleansing was always the plan, not just for Gaza, but also of the West Bank. How else do you explain the weakness with which Israel's settlement activity and its routine bloodlust in Gaza, euphemistically called mowing the lawn, would be covered up in Western capitals? Washington of the Clinton, Bush, Obama, Biden, and Trump variety have all consented to the annihilation of the Palestinians, albeit employing different methods and selective indignation. It's not a Republican or Democratic problem, it's an American problem. This hegemon is morally moribund. It has always been about how much Israel could get away with without jeopardizing American soft power. But as Rome burns, the charade is over. The liberal world order dance no longer matters. In many ways, Israeli narcissism mirrors that of US decay. Perceived moral principles and rules based mantras no longer matter. Trump is a symptom of decadence. This is why his outlandish press conference with Netanyahu, the cat who got the cream, should not be viewed as some form of policy rupture. But the Palestinians will resist because living is resistance, tents are resistance, breathing is resistance. And this is what Trump fails to understand. He asks, why would they want to live there if they could find a home elsewhere? In his neoliberal universe, where the material is God, what the Muslims of Gaza have achieved is unfathomable. But these are a people of faith, of Iman, of Ribat. They know that their land is a trust from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they will never give it up voluntarily. The problem is not with the Palestinians. The problem is with us, the Ummah. Romanticizing the Palestinian struggle whilst doing little is not a marker of faith. It is a marker of a deeper malaise. Being a member of an ummah comes with its requirements, and we will continue to fail until we work collectively to find a way out. It's not Salahuddin we should be waiting for, it's ourselves.
Please remember to subscribe to our social media and YouTube channels and head over to our website thinkingmuslim.com to sign up to my weekly newsletter. Jazakallah khair.